Hey there, boys and girls. Saltyalaskanrambo here. Booyah! How's everybody doing out there? Hey, like, subscribe, tell me what you think. I like hearing comments. It doesn't matter if you're a lefty libtard or, a normie or, a conservative or something. We're all here in reality, needs of necessity, food, water, and shelter. I mean, it's like the three laws above all. So if we join together and help each other out, we won't be eating bugs and dying of spinal cancers from shinets or whatever the fucking bugs have in them that humans can't process. Okay. Anywho, what I want to talk about today is Ron DeSantis, governor of Florida. I really like his ideas. I like how he's a go-getter, and he seems very logical about all of his his speeches and his conferences ideas. And I've been banging off about this for over 30 years now about the public school systems and whatnot. Now, growing up in Alaska all my life, being an Alaskan Indian and Cherokee Indian, I have a little bit of Irish and a little bit of Czechoslovakian. We're all part pilgrim, you know, Adam and Eve shit. But, about our elders taught the children while our parents were out, in the new day and age, of course, it's to gather, which is to have a job, a career, to support the family, support our elders, while the elders taught the children. Well, what I like about Ron DeSantis, and I've said this for over 3 decades now too, is we need our elders. We need our actual heroes, our actual veterans, our first responders to be the teachers of our children. Not all of them are morally sound, but I think that our elders are a better, especially our veterans, that fought in our wars, the ones that are still alive, that fought in Vietnam, Korea, World War II vets. They're pushing 100, past 100. Some of them still alive. There are a few. We have some here also. Rest the souls of my great grandfathers and my grandfathers and ones before that fought for everyone's freedom, fought for something right and true. So everyone could run around with purple fucking hair and be a bunch of fucking lunatic crazies banging off about their freedoms and I have my rights while they shun your rights. Sounds condescending. But anyways, yeah, Ron DeSantis given bonuses and stuff to first responders, retired first responders, firefighters, veterans, all this, giving a bonus of $4,000 and then an additional $1,000 if they complete and do everything. They're waiving all the costs for the testing and stuff. I think that is awesome. Now, that is a solution to our federation of teachers and the teachers union across the nation. It's insane. And since 2000, it is amazing how much more money the teachers union and the federation of teachers has gotten versus the curriculum and kids not learning jack shit and their education just going to waste because these freaking lefty, I'm afraid to go to school because the kids got COVID and then I'm at risk, and it's like, shut the fuck up, you liberal white fucking piece of shit. You're not a teacher. They're all claiming to be the heroes. No, the dudes sitting in trenches getting gassed and shot at and stuff. No, those are heroes. Those are the people that should be teaching our children, not these limp-wristed soy bottom surgery, zipper tit, cut your fucking wiener off, pronoun fucking teachers. That is not a teacher. That is a garbage person that should not be teaching your kids. And parents, shame on you. You know, I get comments here and there about, you know, about the education and teachers, like these cis little kids and whatnot, and these 19 and 20-year-olds with fucking lime green fucking hair and piercings all over the fucking place, acting like a bunch of lunatics. No, it is completely the parents' fault. I will debate anybody on that. It is completely the parents' fault, because their kids wouldn't fucking act like that if they would have paid attention and stuck their fucking thumb on these little bastards. This isn't the school system's fault. This is the parents' fault for allowing this to happen. Being afraid of this, or being just a bunch of pussies. I went to school. Yeah. When I moved to the Kenai Peninsula, I was appalled at the high school here that I spent the last 2 years of. And it was just insane. Didn't learn a fucking thing. I was already 3 and 4 years ahead of the curriculum when I came to the Kenai Peninsula in high school. It was lame. I've worked ever since I was 14 and 15, actual real jobs. I've been putting into our tax system since then, and I don't want to pay taxes. If this is where all of our tax money is going, to all this nonsense, then no. I'll support our veterans. I'll support our first responders, the good moral ones that uphold the oaths that they took to the constitutional republic of we the people. But it's just a really good idea for, you know, start getting rid of these shitty ass teachers. And that's another thing, that they're, you know, starting out at $45,000, $50,000 a year now. I remember when teachers were barely making $20,000 a year, and they were good teachers because they were doing it for the right reason, and they wanted to educate kids, and they also could hold a classroom of 20 to 30 children and be able to pinpoint how they're all being taught. You know, this not trying to sound racist or anything or a bigot, but these white liberal feminist bitches that are all geared to just teaching girls, where boys learn differently. They just do. We're more hands-on. I mean, I like mechanic class. I like wood class. I like metals class. I like welding and fucking working on shit and making things that you can see happen. You know, not everyone learns all the same. You gotta, these real true educators can pinpoint each student and be able to handle a class of 20 to 30. I mean, that's nothing. That's like little house on the prairie stuff, you know. It's like, what? Yeah, no problem. It's about paying attention. So, and I don't have, you know, I'm not sitting here popping up CNN News and what they're talking about right now with the school education system and all this, and, oh, we need more money. It's like, no, you don't need any more money. You need less of these wonky ass fucking liberal teachers with pronouns and shit that want to cut your fucking son's dick off and your daughter's tits off. That's insane. That's lunacy. No, we need to cut these pricks off from their funding. And as far as our government goes, I've said this for years and years and years and years and years, decades. We wouldn't have this government fucking regime, Gestapo, gulag fucking bullshit, third world fucking country bullshit going on if we just made, if you're going to go into politics and you want to be a public servant in our government body, you shouldn't make any more of a salary per year than the average American taxpayer, working class citizen. I bet you we'd have a shit ton less of these politicians and these special interest groups and everything supporting like Murkowski. Okay, like our state, we just voted last night. This is the third time I've ever voted One time we voted for, it was over 20 years ago, voted to, no, we don't want to pay out from the PFD. They've already been stealing that shit for a long time, which is our oil revenue, which is a percent of 1% of billions of dollars of profit from our oil just here in Alaska alone. Pretty pathetic. Where's all the rest of that money go? Yeah, but it's just absolutely insane. It's lunacy. So we need to cut the tit from the mouths of all these public servants that want more and more money, that are becoming millionaires and shit like that, and not doing their job. What the fuck does AOC do? What does Ilham Omar do? What do a lot of these Democrats and Republicans, what do they do? Why do we need so many of these fucking people that do simple fucking shit? And we need to dismantle our FBI, CIA, IRS, FDA, CDC, NIH, and definitely the Biden regime. Former Vice President Joseph Piss Pants, Poopy Brain, fucking Potato Head, fucking Kid Smeller Biden, and Diaper Neck fucking Harris, and get rid of Pelosi's. Nobody's above the law. Yeah, have y'all looked in the mirror, assholes? Fuck. So, and if you want all references, because, you know, this is just unedited, this is raw and rugged, baby, that's how you get me. You can go, you know, all references are available at louderwithcrowder.com. So you go over there, you got all the receipts, all truth, you know, as much as I could say it is. And, you know, the proof is in the pudding. Just watch, open your ears, open your eyes, you know, listen instead of just going off of a headline, because that doesn't tell anybody shit. And really be careful of all the wording and the way they say things. They just do this word salad, revolving door, circle jerk bullshit, and where's your solutions? So I think that's a really good solution in our public education system for our children's sake and future generations, to knock this wonkiness off and stuff. You don't need to teach critical race theory in math class or history. History already has enough of why we abolished and why we got rid of the slavery and all that. And it's still going on because that's what the Federalists, the Democrats, want. And a lot of the Rhino Republicans, they're all special interests backed by billionaires that got rich off of everyone's fucking back. So if you've had enough of that, stay tuned, like, subscribe, tell me what you think. Stay salty, stay safe, and stay vigilant. It's your Salty Alaskan Rambo out. See you next time.